This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Fort Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Rebels will kick this team to get us going. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Fort Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. And the runner takes off to his right. He's got the first down and still motoring. Refuses to go down. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Made after a nice pickup on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Wells. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Caught in the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Catch made by the tight end. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The back's got it. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Rebels pick up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Almost set up with a PAT. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Snags a quick throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you to sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
To the air, it's Wells. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Hand off on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Scanning the field, it's Wells. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
So far, and it's 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The defense has got it. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And Cook, it's Ole Miss on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a night.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. That's Incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Offense comes out to start this drive. Scanning the field. It's Wells. On the move now. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. Again, ripping through the defense. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed, and a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone. Back.
Ready, set.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. Send the back in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Third down play for this offense. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Defense is coming after him. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
And the Rebels will have first and 10 here.
Let's go!
Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They mix it up with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Wells. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Heck of a job by this defense sitting back in nickel. Good job of keeping the eyes on that quarterback when he took off to scramble. He's got a long way to go to pick up this first down now on fourth down.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to scramble. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop him at the 4, where it'll be first and goal.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
The Gators line up with a first and goal. Back to pass. It's Wells. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Ball handed off. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. To dart right down the middle. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Here we go. It's 4th down and long from the 42. A chance for the defense to make a stop and take over in plus territory. Looking deep to the right side. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. It's Wells. And this pass is caught, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Gators' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Run with the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to pass. It's Wells. Moves out of the pocket. They bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Wells. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now,
the pass is intercepted. He can go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official is going to call intentional grounding here. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels pick up enough to get a 1st down there. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to pass. It's Wells. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
2nd and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down big in the 4th quarter, might as well go for it here. Dropping back, it's Wells. Touchdown, Florida. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
34.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry out. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And he drops back in the gun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what you should do if you want to give your opponent a chance to get back into the game. Up by a couple scores, good field position, chance to punt this ball away, rely on your defense, but instead you go for it and you give your opponent great field position and now a chance to get back in the game.
And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Second down play coming up. No press here. The defense backing away. To the air, it's Wells. He escapes the pocket. The tight end has got it. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Defense bunching at the line, showing the blitz. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? A pop pass on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.